Hi, I'm Eduardo, and I'm going to show you a tutorial of how to do like magic tricks with cards. This is going to be a little difficult because I have only one hand, but I'll try to do it the best I can. Okay, the first we're going to need are it's made like 4 lines of cards. I know this was going to be difficult. 4 lines of 4. Mm, 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 mm. Yes. Oh no, this is 5. 3, 1, 4. Okay. There it is. There are 4 lines, not so pretty, but there are 4. No, 4. So, what are you going to do? It's like your friend or something you want. You're going to tell him, choose one card, anyone, and then well, let's suppose. But don't tell me what card is it. So you won't know until some trick I'm going to tell you right now. Well, let's suppose that your friend took this card, the fish one. Okay, you're going to tell him in which line is your card, but don't tell me which card is it. Just the line. So he's going to say is the fish, right? Well, it's going to be in this line. So he's going to point. It's in this line. Okay, here is the trick. You're going to grab first this line or last, so you know where are these 4 cards. Like you can do it as uh, whatever you want. So in this case we're going to take it first. So we're going to grab these 4 cards. We're going to put them like anything like this, and I know these 4 cards are going to be in the bottom. These 4. And here's the fish, right? But it can be in any position because I'm going to tell you how to know what card is it. So we're going to grab these 4 again. Remember, they are in the bottom. So these 4 and these other 4. Well, now we know that his card is in the bottom. So what we're going to do is that we are going to put on again the 4 lines, but with the cards in the bottom. So like here is the fish, right? Okay, but we don't know which card is it until now. These 4 cards we're going to put in like this, and the next card we can put it as you want, like any order. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put them. But the trick is that we grabbed that line first or last, and we can know the card with this trick. Like, and again, we're going to tell him, remember your card and tell me in which line is it. So, he's going to point this line, but we know that these 4 cards were in this line. So if he points to this line, it's obvious that it's going to be this card. I don't know if I explained me. We grabbed these 4 cards at first, and we knew that we were going to put them like this in this order. So these 4 cards are like this now, and if he points to this line, we know that his card is the fish. So at this point, we know what card it's our friends. So it's like you can do anything you want then in this point because you already know the card. You can tell him, it's this card, but the magic or the trick is that you have to like make a little game, like. Well, you can grab it at first or last. It's anything, but I recommend you to grab it at last so you know where it is. Like, we're going to take this line here, this other line here, this other line, and now you have to be very careful because if you like grab these ones, I already know that his card is this one. Like, this is the fish. You can see this is the fish. But if you grab it like at first or something, you just have to memorize the order that it is. Like, if you could grab it at first, it's going to be the 4th card. You just have to memorize. Well, and what we're going to do now is like the little trick I like to do. Like we're going to grab the cards. Remember, I know that this card is his, but he doesn't know that I know and that. So we're going to grab 4 like this. Remember, here is the fish like this, but I'm going to put it like this. This is supposed to be a flower, okay? Well, we're 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just have to memorize the position, and it's going to be easy. Well, and let's suppose that here is the other flower, okay? Well, now we're going to tell him, choose 2 flowers. And let's suppose, and here is the trick, if he chooses his flower where is the card of him, we are going to take off the other 2. But if he chooses the 2 flowers that aren't the ones that are in his card isn't, well, we're going to take them off. If he chooses his, we're going to take off the rest, and if he doesn't choose his flower, we're going to take off these ones. Like, let's suppose he chooses this and this. Well, we're going to take off this one and this one. Take off. Well, now we have 2. Let's take 1 flower, and then it's the same. If he chooses his, we're going to take off this one, and if he chooses this one, we're going to take this one off because we already know his card is this one. So we're going to take this off, and then let's choose 2 cards. It's the same. If he chooses his, we're going to take off the other ones, and if he chooses another ones, we're going to take them off like this. Well, let's suppose that he chooses these 2. Okay, take them off. Choose 1. If he chooses his card, well, we're going to flip it, and this is your card. But if he chooses the other one, we're going to say, well, this will go off, take your card, and then he's going to flip it, and there it is, the fish.